So everything's meant to be sped up, which makes it a little bit more stressful on the players, but it does make it very fun to watch.
Yes.
And Emily with a massive break, but the cue ball goes down with it. That's not the greatest start for Emily.
So just to clarify, so that I know, because I'm going to be playing in like a match or two on the TV table. So it's ball in hand in the kitchen after the break, but you can pot balls in the kitchen, correct?
Correct. So that's a really good question, actually, because there's a little bit of a variant to that.
Okay.
So if you scratch on the break, it's behind the line, but any direction is allowed.
Okay.
However, if the cue ball goes off the table on the break, it's kind of like, overpowered it. It's anywhere. Yeah.
Correct. Somebody was telling me that. So.
Oh, that's a good shot there. Moving the 4 ball and getting shape on the 11.
Yeah, I'd say getting shape on the 15 is really, making sure she doesn't get behind the 6 ball. Oh, she wouldn't get behind the 6 ball.
Hit it with a little bit more power.
Yeah.
This table is very slick. I know you've been watching a little bit. And you can tell.
Haven't played on it yet, but yeah, I can tell it's sliding and, it's pretty quick. So.
Yeah, absolutely. And unfortunately, I don't know Lisa very well. She seems to be hitting the ball pretty good. Can she see it? I think she can.
I think she can.
I think it's slim.
Yeah. I don't know if she can see enough to make it, but she's lining up like she does, so.
Yeah, she doesn't look too upset about it, so she must be able to see it. And this is a big first rack here. Oh, no.
Oh, she couldn't see it.
I think the way she punched it, I think maybe she could have gotten away with getting just a little bit of a swerve using some right-hand English.
Yeah.
But with the speed and the power that she hit it at, it just wasn't possible.
Yeah, she hit it a little. She may not have even had to not say it at all or swerve, but maybe what she could have done was hit it softer with the same spin that you're talking about, but at that softer speed, it'll grab the 8 and pull it in the same direction as the cue ball's going. Yeah,
throwing the 8 ball out there.
Yeah.
And the pockets are playing big, because anytime you have new cloth, the pockets are playing big, and we don't claim these to be 3 7/8 or anything insanely tight. They are bigger pockets than most of the pro events, but it's still very easy to miss a ball. It's not guaranteed to go in all the time, so.
All of me wants to say they need to slow down, but I forget that they're on a time clock. So
when you get further into the tournament, you're going to see that come into play a little bit more. I think every finals match we've ever had has come into the 15-second shot clock. So
that would make sense, because by the time you get to the finals, you have 2 pretty competitive people.
Races to 6 and 7, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, it definitely gets there. And Lisa with the again, there's a huge break, but just nothing down. No balls are touching. So this is a big opportunity for Emily to capitalize.
Steal one of the games.
Yeah, it's all about holding serve and stealing the ones that you can.
Yeah, she's looking pretty confident at the table, so.
She's got kind of a quick pace as it is anyways.
Yeah.
She's a pretty quick player.
For sure.
You see that a lot. The rhythm players tend to gravitate towards the ultimate pool format. But it also, for me, it leads to situations like this where you're not giving it as much respect as it needs.
For sure. It's funny because, like, growing up, I was told I need to slow down. Slow down, take your time, slow down. And, it's just funny looking, like, the irony of I've slowed down now need to quicken the pace.
Yeah.
But
it's definitely, it's an interesting format, but again, the excitement factor.
Right.
When you're in the match, oh no.
Stuff like that can happen too. I'm concerned for that.
Yeah.
I feel like I'll feel super rushed.
Well, we saw it in the Nick Keller match. He got down real quick, and I think he just tapped the cue ball.
But that was quite a match ending. That was really fun to see 2 players like just vibing and having fun at the end there. The whole place was clapping at the end of it, because you don't get to see that often, you know.
Yeah, and that's the type of excitement you get at these events, especially when it gets down to the finals day. So tomorrow, when we're seeing the finals of all the events, and things are serious, but everybody's also just happy to be where they're at.
Right.
It is a ton of fun, and the mixed pairs tonight is going to be incredible. I'm a little upset that I didn't see your name on there. I think you probably got in a little late.
Yeah, so I was going to mention this, but another reason I just like to respect my sponsors, right?
Of course.
And I'm sponsored by a league out of Minnesota.
Okay, yeah, of course.
So there's nothing really I respect more than my sponsors in the game, right?
Yeah, well, they're the reason
that I'm able to do what I can.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. That you're in the position you're in, and you're able to do it the way you do.
So International Billiards Association, formerly known as M8, that's where I started playing pool ever.
Yeah.
So he's like a great family friend. It was very kind of him to let me play in this, right?
Oh, that's awesome.
So I'm just grateful to be here and be playing in more opportunities other than the WPBA, right? And kind of spreading my wings again. So
yeah, you've been kind of all over with international stuff. I see you everywhere.
Hayball and
I see you at the. Well, of course, I saw you at the Moscone Cup, and there's all kinds of events that you travel to. I feel like you're everywhere in the world all at the same time.
Yeah, you live once, you know.
That's right.
Oh.
That was brutal.
Yeah, it looked like she was aiming high, so I didn't think that she was I thought she was gonna bump into the 14 and have the 14 next, or if it stops right there, have the 15. But
yeah. Well, the good news for Emily here is she's got a pretty simple run out.
Yeah. She just needs to watch her speed with the cue ball. Make sure she doesn't, like you said, take anything for granted.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's okay to take a little bit more time. And I'm not sure if she always plays at this pace.
She doesn't.
Okay.
Typically, she is a quicker player. She doesn't typically play this fast, but I think she's found a good rhythm. Maybe she's been practicing, last night, this morning, the pace, because maybe she knew she was playing on the stream table or wanted to be prepared if she did.
Yeah.
But, yeah, she's looking really comfortable and confident. That is so interesting.
No breaking rules. No breaking rules.
That is so interesting.
So we do have a 3-point system. Our 3-point system is a little different than others. So if you took an imaginary line across the center of the two side pockets, you must get 3 points. A point is a ball made or a ball crossing over. The cue ball does not count. So you can't soft break them. Again, we want to move the game forward,
faster,
not slower.
Yep.
So you can't soft break them, but as long as you meet the 3-point rule, you can kind of do anything. In fact, Joe Prince, I don't know if you know who that is.
Yep.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So Joe has done very well in these tournaments. And he switches between a cut break across the top of the one ball.
Okay.
Or a third ball break that he has a lot of success with.
I've heard about the third ball. So in typical 8-ball, when I play on a bar box, when the head ball's racked on the spot, the second ball break is super successful for me to make a ball. It may not get the best spread, but you're at least going to remain at the table, right? And I feel like that's more important than getting a good spread, because if you get a good spread, don't make a ball,
you're leaving your opponent
exactly.
out. Yeah.
So
a lot of times you see I don't want to say weaker, a lesser skilled player. They'll use a second ball break against a good player because they're afraid if they break big and don't make something, then their opponent's out. So
100%, and I don't blame them for that. So there might be a little more tic-tac-toe, that they have to play, but that's part of the game, right? So
yeah, absolutely. Oh no, she just miscalculated that one.
Yeah, maybe she was trying to put inside on it. I know sometimes with pressure, a slidey table. You can misjudge.
Well, and you've been in arenas similar to this. I mean, there's a lot of people around that arena.
Oh, yeah.
And there's
Stressy
cameramen
spaghetti,
and the lights. If you haven't seen our arena, we have 6 incredible perimeter lights around the arena to keep it lit up. But between that, the people, the cameras, the big arena feel, it's very, very stressful out there.
For sure.
Especially if you've never been in that situation before.
For sure.
I'm not sure if Lisa has or not, but she's done okay so far.
Yeah,
she's just making little
absolutely.
positional errors or
yes,
scratches.
Exactly. It was just positional for the most part. So,
what do you like here? Do you like her falling up and taking the 9 ball in the side pocket, where that's what she's looking at?
yeah, I can't remember how it was set up before, but I might have taken like the 12 first.
I agree with you there. That's kind of what I was getting at, is I think the 12 ball shot would have played better.
But she got pretty straight in perfect, so.
8 ball's a funny game because there's a bunch of different ways you can go about it, but as long as you get there, can't really say anybody's wrong.
For sure. I love my dad so much, but we are so different as far as pattern play goes. And he would always be like, what is happening? Like, I could see it in his face. He's like, what is she doing? And everything in my head worked exactly how I wanted it to, right?
So Lisa she's got plenty of opportunity to make the comeback.
Yeah, absolutely.
The clock's not really a factor. The only thing now is, does she feel like it's already over? Can she keep that out of her head?
Right. Everybody likes a good comeback story, right?
Oh. Ball down, come on, something. 13 ball, there we go.
They're getting a really good spread. I haven't seen really 2 balls of like the opposite, like stripe solid, tied up really at all.
It's funny, actually. So we see, obviously, a lot of the ladies aren't putting as much power into the break.
Yeah.
And it seems like that's working better than the guys who are power breaking, because all the balls spread out and then they come back together. Whereas the ladies are getting good spreads.
Mm-hmm.
So it might be worth it to break a little softer.
Yeah.
If
think
you're
she
playing
hooked
in this
herself
arena
here.
table.
I don't think she can see this 9 ball.
I think it's pretty slim. Clearly, the way she's looking at it, maybe not.
Yeah, I think she was just trying to slide over, hit the 7 ball that was on top. Instead, she hit the 3 ball, and kind of slowed the cue ball down to
So
mess
she's
up on
trying
the
to kick on the 9. I'm wondering why she doesn't try and make the kick on the 15.
I think the 8 ball might possibly be in the way, but that was a great try, though.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, and she's put the 9 near the pocket. It hasn't quite blocked it.
Yeah.
I think the 5 can go in off the 9.
Yeah.
But the 7 ball's in a tricky spot now for Emily.
Yeah, it sure is. I think if that 4 goes through the 10 and 1 ball, or if she hits the 1 ball first, then she might be able to. Okay. I don't know. I look at weird things at.
No, you're right. If she can get the 4 through to the side pocket, she has an opportunity to just move the 10 ball with the cue ball falling. So, yeah, that's always a possibility.
I just like to see, because it's kind of like a group there, so I'm just kind of blurting out what I see. How she could get shape on. Oh no. So
now the opportunity here is for Lisa to take the 10 ball immediately.
Oh, for sure.
That's definitely what you have to take, and I think it goes in the bottom right-hand corner. And if that's the case, she can just pull the cue ball back just a little bit to shoot the 12-15 combo.
To be honest with you, I would almost shoot the 10 in the side and roll up for the combo, because I feel like drawing, especially you can hit it too hard.
Yeah.
It just, and if you're nervous, but the 12 might go past the 8 ball on the other side. Possibly. I mean, I'm pretty blind.
I think it's slim.
So.
I think it's slim. But, you're right. Oh, look at this.
Oh.
Well, she said, I overdrew the last one. Let's just draw this one really hard and see what happens. And I think it might have worked out for her.
Yeah, she can cut this. Only problem being she's kind of going into that cluster if she doesn't go straight between that 7 and 8.
Yeah, just a little bit of outside English, but not too much. You don't want to hit the 8 ball.
Oh, she was banking.
Well.
Fair enough.
And she's really made a problem of the 2-6.
Yeah, she did. She honestly, for where she could have left that cue ball, she got pretty fortunate.
Yeah, Emily can't see the full 7 or the full 4. And even if she could see the full 4, which maybe she can, there's not really a pocket for it.
Yeah, there's not. Unless, I don't think it goes past the 6. So
I think
I see a safe coming.
I think what you have to do here is you have to break up the 2-6 and play safe. I don't mind this for a safety, but it doesn't promote the 2-6.
Right. And she kind of tied up the 12, but she didn't really tie up any of Lisa's balls, you know?
I think Lisa can get out here, and I think she will, actually.
Yeah.
the toughest ball on the table is the 12, but if she were to get anywhere close to a stop shot on the 14.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, there we go.
It is slop, correct? So that counts?
Yeah, so
okay.
you don't have to call anything. Even the 8 ball, you don't have to call. But
this is getting interesting.
can she still see the 12 to the bottom right?
I think she can sneak it past. I don't know. I mean, from the middle angle.
You need to take some
Kinda looks
speed
like she
off,
can,
Lisa. That power shots are not working for you.
Oh, I don't even know if she can see this past. I think she can, but she's pretty straight in, so.
Yeah, the 8 ball is going to be the issue if she can see this. And it looks like it doesn't go.
This is probably going to be you commentating my match because I know when you're like in the moment and you're stressed out. No way.
What just happened? Oh, what an unreal shot.
Oh, man.
What an unreal shot that was.
Hey, hit it hard and hope. You know what I mean? That's name of the game.
Play the rules that you've been given.
Absolutely.
Now she's got to do it once more. Got to watch the scratch.
Maybe, I don't know. Is she going to try to cut it?
That's what I was afraid of, and that
She
is
made it too.
that is a loss of game.
Oh my god.
So unfortunate situation there because she really did make a good shot attempting to make the comeback, but it just wasn't meant to be.
Wow.
April.
Wow.
Thank you so much for
Thank
joining
you.
me. Good luck in your match.